Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm back with today's or this week's hashtag 50 stack challenge 3 created by Crafty Cat. Please go check out everyone else and the hashtags. You can put this hashtag in YouTube or Instagram, and I will leave the links to Crafty Cat's video down below where she talks about this. And yeah, today's ones, I'm going to go back to a Yule theme. So I did Yule in week 1, then I did a Halloween, now I'm back at Yule. And the prompts for today were peace and cookie. So let's get making. So firstly, I want to do this one first because that makes the most sense. And this is the cookie one. So I have a few bits and bobs. Now in my stash, I already had this CD case that I've already basically collaged and put some tea stain paper on the back. I sort of pre-made some ephemera bases last year, but I didn't actually get around to finishing them. So I'm going to use this because I've got it. I may collage a bit more on it. And also I had these die cuts of a gingerbread house in my stash. And I also realized this is really beautiful embossed paper. So I'm going to use that as well, and this is going to be my cookie. So let's get started. First of all, I want to make a journaling card out of this embossed card. Oh my gosh, right, and I need to get all the bits for the die cut. I'm sorry, I don't know what die cut this is or where I got it from. This is really good thick card. I've had it in my stash for quite a while now. I would actually love to find this die cut because it's so cute. Let's put this all in here. Don't want to lose all those little pieces. And here we have this. Now this is smaller than the actual journaling card, the CD case itself, but you know what, I don't mind that. Let's see which way I want it. Do I want it? No, I do want it this way, I think. So I'm just going to measure so that it's roughly the same either edge, and I'm going to give that a bit of a chop. So yes, let's do that. Okay, we've got this cute little bit. Oh, I do really love this embossed bit. So I'm going to stick the gingerbread house on there like that. No, do you know what I'm going to do first? So I want to back this first. I had some tea stain paper. Where did I put the tea stained paper? Hold on, guys. Where did I put it? All right, hold on. Okay, I found it. So I have some tea stain paper that I'm going to want to back this with. So I'm just going to use the card as a measurement because I can trim any excess. There. Let's trim that off. So yes, I'm just trimming it on the inside of the line. Like so. Yeah, I thought this would make a cute little journaling card. Let's see, I might have to move it around. Nope, not that way either. Right, it went on that way. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a dab of glue right in the middle here. Let's see which way I want the paper. Just going to put a tiny dab of glue because I really hope now that I've got this the right way. Nope. I think that's it. Is that it? Right, okay. And I'm just going to press that because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch all the way around this. So I don't want to glue the whole piece because this is embossed. because then the embossed will come through. When you press it down with the glue, the debossing will come through, which is fine if you like that, but I'm just going to stitch around it, so I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I have stitched, and I also, as you can see, rounded the corners, because I just think rounded corners, one, look better than just having put a piece of basic card in. It just makes it feel more finished to me. And also when you're putting something in and out, especially of an envelope like this, I just find rounded corners work better. And I'm just going to ink up the edges in some vintage photo distress ink, just to give it a little bit of something. Again, don't forget, I know a lot of us do stitch. A lot of crafters do use stitching in their paper crafts, but don't forget, most of the time, I'd say the majority of the time, not always, but the majority of the time, you can just use glue. You don't actually have to use stitching. I like it. It's something I like in my projects. I'm going to bring you down a little bit. Hold on. It's something I like in my projects, so I use it. Oh, that's just adorable. So first things, I want to glue these little pieces on. So I want to glue these to the house. This is obviously the icing. Now thinking about it, I might check if I have some stickles actually to make it shimmer a little bit. What you could do is, if you have embossing ink, which I do have, and maybe I should have thought of this beforehand, is you can obviously, I don't think we need all of those. Let me put that back. You can obviously emboss these as well if you have like a shiny embossing powder or a sparkly glittery one, just to give it a bit more depth. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, it's just adorable. Right, now let me check my stickles. I don't actually use my stickles a lot, so I don't actually know if any of them are still working. We've got this white opal. I've got this glitter one, but I really don't know if it's going to work. Another white opal. I think I want this one if I'm going to have any. I'm just going to go put it on the back of here. I need to write the other prompts on. Can we get any out? That is the question. Just clearing the nozzle. Come on. You know you want to work, really. Oh, okay. Come on, it's almost there. I can see some at the edge. There are better ways, obviously, to clean your nozzle, but I'm here, so. All right. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay, guys, so I just cleaned out my nozzle because it just wasn't working. So, yeah, I'm just going to put some stickles on here. I've got to try and see where I'm putting them. I'm going to bring it up a little bit because I can see better and you can see better. So yeah, I'm just going to add some stickles on there just to really give it a cute little added effect. If you can hear that jingle and you're new to my channel, that is one of my kittens. That is her pumpkin bell on her collar. So yeah. My kittens are always around me when I'm crafting, quite often. Many of you will have seen them on the videos. They like to climb on the table. But today they're just sitting under the table. But Binks is being jingly with her cute little bell. Okay, now I just like that. Isn't that cute? And I forgot, yeah, the door opens on this as well. So I mean, theoretically, I could put something behind the door, but I'm not going to do that. And now I can't find the lid to this. Well, that's really good, isn't it? First of all, I clear it so it actually works now, and now I can't find the lid. Right, well, I'm going to have to... Oh, there it is. I put it back in. So, yes, so that's the stickles on there. So I'm going to leave that to dry. I can actually glue it on there because I'm not going to do much else to that because we've got snowflakes embossing and everything else. So, yeah, I'm not going to do much else to it other than stick it on the card. As I said, I could put something behind these windows, but I'm choosing not to. I mean, you could even put little acetate and things, but it is meant to be a cookie, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, and I love gingerbread, guys. I really, really love gingerbread. Like, yeah, it's just one of my favorite things. The smell of it, the taste of it, even the look of it. I mean, come on, it's just too adorable. Obviously, I'm having to press down in places where there are no stickles. So let's do that. Press down. Press it down, because obviously this is embossed card. So it does need, is that slightly wonky? It does need to be pressed down so that the glue can grab, because the card's all bumpy when you emboss, obviously. Ugh. Yes, please, gingerbread. All right, now I want some gingerbread, and the door should still open. Boo boo. So yeah, so there's a little journaling card. Obviously, we've got something on the back. So what, and that's going to go in there. And whilst that is drying, we're going to get on with this. Now, I want to make this a magnetic closure. So where are my magnets? You think I'd be more prepared, wouldn't you? I am normally very prepared for my videos, but unfortunately, I've not been very well, guys. So everything's kind of got moved around. Okay. Oh, let me find my magnets. Okay, guys, so I found my magnets. Again, you don't have to use magnets. This could be held with a paper clip or nothing at all, basically. I just want to use magnets because I like to often put these over pages, and I like working with magnets. So, yeah, I'm going to put one on the inside, but I'm not going to put it here because it's quite near the edge. I'm going to put it over here just to the edge a little bit so that it's hidden from view. Let me just put a little bit of glue and I can see where that is, and it's hidden from view a little bit from the inside. So I'm just putting the magnet in there, and then I'm just holding it up so that the glue doesn't stick to the other side. And then I'm going to put some washi. Now, I didn't get my Christmas washi out, so I'm just going to pick a washi that might work from my... Oh, wait a minute. We have some Noel Awesome Red washi, actually. These are my scrap ones that I've been sent... Where's the opening to that? In lots of happy mail. So I keep these in my this little pot so that I try and use these first, if that makes sense, like on projects and things, especially on things like this where I'm hiding magnets and stuff. It's good to just use the scraps up. Now that needs to be torn a little bit. That's fine, because I can cut that. As long as it's covering the magnet. So I like to do that, one, because I don't like things getting caught on the magnet, and two, when you're working on it, it can be, well, I'm just impatient. I don't really want to wait for it to dry, the glue. So yeah, I'm just impatient. But yeah, you can't see it through the window, which is really, really good. And then this will snap onto there. And I'm hoping, hold on, this way. I'm hoping it will work. It might have to go on the underside actually. Yeah, it might actually have to go on the underside because this just is a bit thick. The cardstock is a bit thick. So the way I do this is I normally do that, put a little bit of glue on the magnet so that I can close it, see where the glue is, then move the magnet to that area. Obviously, try not to use metal tweezers because obviously magnets are attracted to metal. And then I'm going to just use more of that washi actually. Where did it go to? Going to use a bit more of this washi all the way across the top so that it just adds to it. Oh my gosh, how cute are those reindeer? Oh. So yeah, so it keeps the magnet in place and hides it, and then just adds a little decorative element. Now I'm hoping, have I done the magnet the wrong way round? I have a horrible feeling I might have done the magnet the wrong way round. Try not to do that, guys. It's still not catching. Have I just not got it in the right place? Maybe this is just too thick. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's not strong enough and I needed 2 magnets to hold it. This is going to be one of those, do what I don't do. Right, well, that's not working. So let's scrap that idea, which is easy enough. Okay, guys, so I scrapped that idea completely. Taken the magnets out, which is another good reason for not having glue that sticks instantaneously. And now let's look at putting some ephemera pieces on here and making it look cute. So I have this little pot. Oh, look at that. I've got some washi out anyway. I have this that says December on it. I thought that would work quite nicely. So we could put that there. I've got a cute little gingerbread man, but I've also got some gingerbread die cut people. So let's have a look at these. I mean, realistically, we could actually put one on the cookie, couldn't we? Like, they could be coming out of the card. Hello, I'm coming out of my house. And then maybe that one's down there. Oh gosh, I kind of like that now because he's popping out of the house. Are there 2 of them there? Do I want the lady instead? Hello, I'm coming out of my house. Let's have the guy. Just popping out. No, that's the lady again. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me today, guys? As I said, I've been feeling a little bit poorly. Which is why these videos, like yesterday's and today's, are going up at a later date. Because, yeah, just been a little poorly. Getting better, so that's all good. But, yeah, I've basically spent half the week just in bed, resting and getting better. So it's nice to be out and actually down at my craft table. Although on the positive, when I felt up to it, I was able to watch quite a lot of craft videos, which was nice. But now I have a gazillion ideas that I want to try. I'm just going to stick this down anyway because I really like it, because it says December. Oh my gosh, isn't he just too adorable? It says December, so I think I kind of want that on there like that. So let's do it kind of here, like so. Cute, cute, cute. I do have these as well that I was thinking of, like, I was thinking of putting 'Tis the Season on here. I was wondering if it would work, like being stuck over, but I don't know if that will work now. I suppose I could put it on some card or something. Let's get it out. These are stickers. They are by, oh my gosh, Dear Santa, Earth Tones, American Tradition Designs. I've had these so long. I mean, we're talking probably 15 years or more. So I don't even know. I mean, they've got Candy Cane Lane, and I kind of liked that one just because we're dealing with cookies and sweeties. Let's try and even get these stickers off. Oh God, it doesn't even want to come off. It's attached onto there, which actually works better because then it will stick, won't it? Okay, let's get a bit of a scrap behind there. I've also got these really cute enamel dots. Let's just get some scrap papers out. This one's actually part of a recipe. I mean, it's talking about onions, but I don't know. Or do I want this on here? Candy Cane Lane. That might look quite nice. Got some more embossing. Oh, I've got some of this gold. This gold's got to go on there. Like, and put it down just a little bit. So holding it up, I like that. Now let's just have a look. I do have some music paper in here. We all know how I love a bit of music paper, so I might put this underneath as well. Yes, I think I'm just going to do that, guys. That's what I think I'm going to do. So let's get this all stuck down. If I stick it onto there, that'll work better, won't it? Oh. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a good weekend wherever you are. Yeah. And maybe getting some crafting done. I know, again, that for a lot of you, the idea of doing any kind of Christmas crafting is a bit like, what are you talking about? And again, not everyone celebrates Christmas. Like I said, some of my ephemera is Yule themed because that's something we celebrate. So you don't have to do Christmas Crafty Cat does say that in her videos repeatedly for this. She makes it very clear that do you take part in the stack challenge. She's doing Christmas in July and a lot of other people are, but do you don't have to do Christmas. And I feel like I want this holly on there as well because it's just too cute. Or do I want it up there? And then maybe I can have like a star over here. Oh my gosh, these are all individual, so this is going to be fun. Trying to get all these off. Yes, Belle. Choose the one that, or maybe a coffee cup, like hot chocolate would look good up there. What do we think? And then the holly down here. No, I think the holly. Let's try and get this on here. Put that one in the middle. Stick down. So yeah, just do you. You don't have to do Christmas. If you celebrate something other than Christmas, like Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or a different tradition, do that, or Yule, or do Halloween. Do whatever works for you. Make the prompts work for you. Like in my Halloween video, ephemera video, Obviously there was the prompt dog, and I ended up doing a wolf one. So yeah, do you. And I will link my video down below. You're going to be able to find playlists for these. Oh my gosh, this star is just too cute as well. Kind of want this up here. Do I want it there? It's too cute, but now I'm like, I don't know. Candy cane lane. Or do I want something else? Maybe like one of these. I think if they were smaller, I could just do two though, couldn't I? I could do the red, because there's lots of red and green on here. And do I want a yellow or do I want a green? Do you know what? I like the yellow to bring out something a bit different. So let's do that, guys. Just like that. Now, this is still not 100% dry, but if you can imagine, that's going to be inside here. I'm holding it so that the stickles don't get on anything, but it's going to be inside here like that. How cute. Look, he's just poking out as well. How cute is that, guys? And I'm also thinking I want just a little bit of fabric, so I'm going to make a little scrappy embellishment just to go across the back. So let's cut a piece of this, just a bit of fabric on there, because, well, I like my fabric. So let's add some texture. Although it'd be really cute if you made like a fabric paper embellishment paper clip. So you could have the paper clip side on the side of where all the decor is. So on this side, and then when you turn the page in the journal, then you would have the fabric on the back. That would be a really cute idea, and I think I want it as simple as that, really. So I'm going to go stitch that and come back. Okay, so I did a quick zigzag stitch on that. You can, again, if you don't have a sewing machine, that's okay, you can glue it. I prefer to stitch because I like the look of it, and because I am lucky enough to be able to have a sewing machine. And yeah, it's so funny because I've always struggled using sewing machines, always, and then as soon as I got into making journals, look how cute that looks, guys. And I'm wondering if I want something on the back of here, like I could put "'Tis the Season" on the back of here. Let's see if I can actually get the sticker up, shall we? I really don't think I'm going to be able to. These are so old. But that's okay, because I can put it on like that, can't I? "'Tis the Season." Let me move that up. Or do I want that? No, I don't want that now I've looked at it. Anyway. Oh gosh, change your mind, Belle. So we're going to put that to one side. That is my cookie one. We're going to let that dry, and now I have got to get everything for the next one, which is Peace. And this time we are going more Yule based. So yeah, to fit in with one of the other ones I did. So I've got this Tim Holtz file folder, and the first thing I'm going to do is actually use some of my dyed paper to stick on the inside of it. But before I do that, I'm actually going to grunge up, like just use my scissors. If you've got sandpaper or that fun little tool that people use, you can use that. I just want to grunge the ends up a little bit. Firstly, like the look. Secondly, it helps it take the ink better. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to actually put the glue on the inside of here. Let's get my glue book. And put the glue on the inside of the card. Just because it will make it easier for when I'm putting the paper down. And I'm going to do that now so that we can work on the front while this is drying, so that when I do come to bend it in half, hopefully it should work better and we won't have like rippling and pulling up. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Okay, that can come off. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it this way. Use the side that's not ripped. Just going to put it to the end. There's a lot of glue everywhere. Let's get rid of that. I do have my wet wipes. Let's turn it over and really burnish it. Get into all those corners, pressing it down. So this is for the prompt piece. And again, what immediately came to mind when I thought of peace, and I was, you know, just in general, but obviously this is your one as well, but what came to mind when I thought of peace was the idea of forests in winter. Just forests in general. I love forests. I love being outside. I love woodlands. But yeah, forests in winter. They're so calm and beautiful and, you know, quiet, especially if you've got snow, although we don't really get snow. So, you know, that would be nice if I was able to get more snow. But yeah, just the forest in winter. A lot of things have died back, but you have all the evergreens. A lot of animals are hibernating. Lots of birds have flown and migrated. But yet there's still something so peaceful about a winter forest. And then you have all the plants you don't get to see all year round, and all the berries and yeah, all that kind of thing. I just love them. So there we go. Right, so this is actually the back, because we're going to see it from there. Let's make sure that's burnished down now that I've cut around it. So we're going to work on here. Sorry guys, I need to get a drink. So yeah, we're going to work on here. So I found this in my stash, and doesn't this just say peace? Oh, it does to me. It just says peace. It just looks so calm and beautiful. And now I've moved the ruler. Oh, I tell you, coming back after you haven't filmed for a while and you've been a bit poorly and probably still aren't 100%, so probably should not be videoing, is, yeah, it's quite the challenge, I tell you. But there you go. This had to go up. So, yeah. Okay, this is going to be bigger than we need anyway, but I'm just taking off the main bit. So this is going to go on the front like so. Means I'm going to line it up. Maybe, yeah. I'm going to line it up and then kind of rip the edges. It'll still need a bit of a trim, but that's okay. That's what scissors are for. So yeah, so that's going to go on there. Now I'm going to use some walnut stain for this one. Oh, grab your walnut stain then, silly woman. Oh dear. And just edge down here and here. That's the bit that's going to be stuck on. And then I feel like I might want to rip some of this down. Like so. I might even rip a little bit more. because I'm going to put some paper under this bit. Now I have this beautiful deep green holly. I mean, come on guys. It's winter. It's Yule. You need your holly. I love holly. And now I'm thinking I needed a bigger piece. Well done, Belle. That can go on like so. And I do have some music paper, so, and it's Christmas music paper. So we'll just use that in that little bit there. Do I want it underneath? Possibly. Okay, so let's roughly tear that. Ink up the edges. Let's get this glued down. Oh. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. You say the word peace, what comes to your mind? I mean, if you're thinking about Christmas, let me know. It doesn't matter. I'm just interested to hear, but woods are always peaceful. I know when I've had a really stressful day, or as is the case at the moment where I've been really ill, I know one of the first things I always do when I feel up to it, or when I, like I said, I've had a stressful time or day, one of the first things I do is I go for a woodland walk, because I just feel 1,000 times better. I might put it over there. Over that. Do I want it underneath? Only just poking out. No, I'm going to put it over. Yeah, I feel 1,000 times better. I mean, again, those of you who've watched me for quite a while will know that I often have regular walks, because I'll talk about them and all the geese and everything that I see in some of my videos. Yeah, they just, oh, they make me feel so much better being in the woods, surrounded by nature, so peaceful, bird song, you know, butterflies, squirrels, rabbits, whatever you see when you're out there. I just, yes, I love it. So this immediately came to mind. I'm gonna just have another little drink, guys, sorry. So yeah, so let's ink this up too. Let's put this on here. And I'm actually going to use the words from the start of this song. So it has the music on one side. What I might actually do is put the music over the edge, so it's just on there like that. I like that. That needs a trim anyway. Yeah, I like that. And a bit of a trim there. Thankfully, ink helps with all those kind of issues. Let's push this down. Okay, so I've got that. Also on this side, do you know what? I'm going to ink all the way around now. Where did I put my walnut stain? I'm going to ink all the way around. Really just scrunch it a little bit. Like that. I know not everyone likes to see inking, and then you get some people who are like, no, do the inking on camera. So, you know, it's, what do they say? Half a dozen of the other. A dozen of one, half a dozen of the other. Something like that, they say. Right, so on the other side of here, if you look at this carol, it says, as up in the wood I took my way, the oaks were brown and bare, and all about the snow was white, the snow was white, the snow was white, and all about the snow was white, and bitter blew the air. And I thought, because it's talking about oaks and trees and things like that, I'm actually going to use that as my, almost like a focal point on here. Yeah, sort of like that. And now I'm going to just rip this edge a bit more. Because, you know, as I said, I love a woodland, winter woodland. And bitter blue the air. Okay then. And I have some snowflakes over here. I have large snowflakes, which might be a bit too large thinking about it. But there we go. And I have much, much smaller snowflakes. Like, I've got silver. We have some white. Another silver. Just thinking. I can grunge these up a little bit so they don't look perfectly white. Some silver and some white. Do I like that, or do I want them all white? Maybe one silver and the other's white. Okay, so let's take that, unless I want a slightly bigger one. So we've got 3 different sizes. No, I like these. Okay, let's move those off to the side. Let's glue these on. Like so. Do do do. Hear an aeroplane outside. Not like you know, one of the ones that you might go on holiday in, not like a big jet plane, but just a small aeroplane. We've got quite a lot of places around here where there's you can do airplane acrobatics. So sometimes I do hear them in the garden and stuff. Not often, but you know, it's quite nice. Like so. And then this one could maybe go under like that. Okay, like so. Yeah, I know, like I said, for a lot of you, you're like, Christmas? What? What are you talking about? It's far too early. And yeah, I suppose it is, but today it's so horrible outside that it actually feels more like a November day. So it almost feels fitting to be making something that's Yule themed. And yeah, I like the fact that it has about the oaks, and we've got some holly on there because, as I said in a previous video, one of the things about Yule is there's the battle between the holly and the oak king for who is going to rule over that part of the year. And it's actually the time of year we say goodbye to the holly king. He wins in the summer. And yeah, because obviously from the winter solstice, the days start getting longer again. So we're actually looking forward to summer and things like that. So, yeah, that's gone nicely. Oh, I just really love how that looks. So now I want to put a brad in here because I actually have the word peace ornament or charm, so I want to put a brad, and I think because of all the blues, although I might pick up if I've got a really dark green, with the really dark green work. Let's have a look, because that would pick up the green from the holly, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Or do I want a white actually? Let's have a look. I think the white actually, I'm going to go white. So So I'm going to do that. Where's it gone to, guys? I'm all fingers and thumbs. Okay. And then we need a paper clip. And then in here I have, let's get all these out. I have a Tim Holtz charm that says peace and a little white button. So I'm going to put those away. I'm going to put that on here. I think I want the button first and then the word peace. Let's put that on, and then let's put that through there. Oh, fingers and thumbs, fingers and thumbs. Okay, well, that's gone the wrong way around, hasn't it? Like, how's that happened? Like, how has that happened where there's off the edge? Okay. Well, only thing to do then is to put it the other way. Right, and it says the word peace on there. I was actually thinking of putting a Tim Holtz word down here too. Happy holidays, let it snow. Maybe that. 'Tis the season. Through the woods. We could cut through the woods, or white Christmas. I think I like just peace on earth. We could have that, couldn't we? Peace on earth. Do you know what? No, I just like let it snow. Yeah, that's what I like. Let it snow. Just there like that. Little tag. Now what I'm going to do, which I did to the other piece of ephemera, I've got some of the texture paste, and yes, it's not the snow one. I know there is a snow one, but I'm just going to add it kind of just roughly in places, almost like snow, and just kind of make it a bit, you know, give it a bit of texture, because I did that on the other one and I really liked the look of it. Let's do this. So yeah, again, use what you have. You could use gesso if you wanted. You don't have to do this. See, I just like that. Then I'm going to put a little bit just kind of under the words like that. I know there's a snowflake there and it's like, why do a snowflake if I'm then covering it? But sometimes you don't know where things are going to go. You know, you don't always plan everything out. Kind of want more up there. A little bit more. Like so. I can always remove some, take some off. Like that. Oh, I really like that. Do I need another bit down here? Normally you do things in threes, don't you? So I could do another bit here. Just a little bit there, but you know what? No, I like it like that. You don't always have to do everything in threes. I haven't done anything to the back because it's fine and it's blue and it's red. So stickles are now dry, so we can get our little journaling card in the CD case. Like so. You can barely see the gingerbread man, but it's so cute. He's just popping over. And there's the fabric on the back. And then we have this one. So this one for Cookie and this one for Peace. And if you watched the whole of this video, thank you so much, because I know like it's been a bit discombobulated and all over the place. And I've gone a bit quiet in places, and it's just because, like I said, I've been a bit unwell, but I'm fine now, guys, so don't worry. And I love both of these. I really do love both of them. So, yep, this is for my Yule project, and this will go probably in my December daily. So thank you so much for watching. As I said, guys, go ahead and check out the hashtag 50 stack challenge and see what everyone else is doing, and have a go at yourself. And again, don't constrain yourself. It doesn't have to be Christmas, it doesn't have to be Yule or anything. Just make some ephemera inspired by the prompts. Thank you so much for watching, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now, guys.